What's up, everybody? Today I'm gonna give you a shout out to you guys who subscribed to my channel of April 2024. So relax and enjoy the video. Alright, before I do the shout outs, you remember this. I'll be shout outing to you guys every once a month. So if you subscribe, I'll shout out to you. And for the ones who are not subscribed, watch and subscribe, and then I'll shout out to you again next month. I'll shout out to you guys next month. I'm sorry. Ignore what I'm having trouble with saying. Okay. When you're subscribed, after I shout out to you guys, don't forget to hit the like button. And the ones who are not on the list and subscribe, I know I want to shout out to you guys so badly. So, okay, alright, I'll shout out to you guys so badly. So, here you go. Before I shout, it's not on the first one. It's somewhere around the list that you've been asking to shout out for. So, okay, let's get started. Shout out. Why is this paper so? Okay. Shout out to Ninja Opie. Shout out to TJ's Ninja Things. Shout out to Big Boy sorry. Shout out to Jackson McGee. Shout out to Kent K. Dogan Loaf Scarred. Shout out to Jamie Boy. Shout out to Poke Ninja 77. Shout out to Ben Euler. Shout out to Nicola Wolf. Shout out to Hang Time Adeline. Shout out to Jonas Silly Billy. Shout out to Isaac V. Sullivan. Shout out to Sarah D. Julo. Shout out to Wow. I'm sorry if I'm having trouble saying that. I meant to say Whoa Euro. Shout out to Whoa Euro. Shout out to Jared Bandiga. Shout out to Reese Wallen. Shout out to Spider Pig Ninja 34. Shout out to Ball Guy. That's funny what I'm saying. It's weird, just to let you know. Alright. Shout out to EC Kids Fitness and Nutrition with GT Debbie Moy. Shout out to Johnson Plowski. Shout out to Troy 31S. Shout out to OUI. Shout out to OYU. Sorry, that word's a little weird a little bit. Sounds weird a little bit. I'm just gonna say it. Shout out to OWI. Shout out to Luke Filler. Shout out to Eli Lopez. Shout out to Austin Condron. Shout out to, this word is definitely hard to say. It's like in a different language word. Shout out to Mominal Islam. Shout out to King Douglas 1111. Shout out to Brandy H. Shout out to Wesley Dew. Shout out to Corpsman Navy. Shout out to H Ninja 11. Shout out to Holy Work Soats, if I say it right. Shout out to BDD the King. Shout out to Josh Wright. Shout out to Arma DDD. Shout out to Thomas Prophet. Shout out to Griffin James Maynard. Shout out to Chop sorry if I say it right, Chop. Shout out to Rude Draver XOXO. Shout out to Hearing. Shout out to Tyler Hammond. Shout out to, sorry about that. Sorry, that someone honked. I don't know who honked, but I'm gonna ignore that. Shout out, what was I right? What was I at? Oh, I'm right here. We're at, right there, I'm sorry. Shout out to Raymond Dash. Shout out to EEUNS1. Shout out to BBrack17. Shout out to Dammy. Shout out to Kev Rod. Shout out to M Farewell21. Shout out to Gabriel Chris 39. Sorry, something's going on with my blurs. Shout out to Gabriel Cripps 39. Shout out to Owen 5521. Shout out to Robert Hummer. Shout out to Sophia Ninja. Shout out to the Extreme Ninja 1. Shout out to Benny Boy 6155. Alright. That was good for me of you guys shout-outing to you guys. So, I had fun shout-outing to you guys. And I enjoy doing it. And I'll shout out to you again next month. So, what I'm gonna say is, peace.